Hi everyone, welcome to this video. In this video we'll be discussing how to ask polite questions in English. There are three types of questions in English: direct, indirect, and question tags. Direct and indirect questions are used to ask for information you don't know, while question tags are generally used to clarify or confirm the information you think you know. Each of these three question types can be used politely, but certain indirect forms are far more formal and polite than other types of questions. One form to avoid when asking for things is imperative, such as "give me that" instead of "could you give me that," which is indirect, puts you at a risk of sounding rude. Asking direct questions. Direct questions are either yes or no questions, such as "are you married?" or information questions such as "where do you live?" Direct questions ask for information immediately without including extra language such as "I wonder" or construction. Direct questions place the helping verb before the subject of the question. The structure is question word plus helping verb plus subject plus verb plus objects. A few examples of them are: where do you work? Are they coming to the party? How long has she worked for this company? What are you doing here? Making direct questions polite. Direct questions can seem abrupt or even impolite at times, especially when asked by a stranger. For example, if you come up to someone and ask, "Does the tram stop here? What time is it? Can you move? Are you sad?" There is nothing wrong with asking questions in this manner, but to sound more polite, it's very common to add "excuse me" or "pardon me" at the beginning of asking a question. For example, "Excuse me, when does the bus leave? Excuse me, what time is it? Pardon me, which form do I need? Pardon me, may I sit here?" Key words that make direct questions more polite. In informal situations, one could use the word "can" in a direct sentence. In the United States, "can" is considered to be incorrect for written English, in particular because in the past, it was not a word used when asking for something. Saying "may I have" instead of "can I have" is preferred in the US. In the United Kingdom, the word is not frowned upon. Cambridge University publishes English teaching materials with the phrase "can you lend me?" "can I have?" etc. In both countries, questions with "can" are made more polite by using "could." Examples are: "Excuse me, could you help me pick this up? Pardon me, could you help me? Pardon me, could you give me a hand? Could you explain this to me?" Would can also be used to make questions more polite. Examples are: "Would you lend me a hand with the wash? Would you mind if I sat here? Would you let me borrow your pencil? Would you like something to eat?" Another way of making direct questions more polite is to add "please" at the end of the question. Please should not appear at the beginning of the question. Examples are: "Could you fill in this form, please? Could you help me, please? Can I have some soup, please? Or can I have some more soup, please?" May is used as a formal means to ask for permission and is very polite. It is usually used with "I" and sometimes "we." Examples are: "May I come in, please? May I use the telephone? May we help you this evening? May we make a suggestion?" Asking indirect questions to be especially polite. Using indirect question forms is especially polite. Indirect questions request the same information as direct questions, but they are considered more formal. Notice that indirect questions begin with the phrase "I wonder," "do you think," "would you mind," etc. Construction. Indirect questions always begin with an introductory phrase, and unlike direct questions, they do not invert the subject. To form an indirect question, use an introductory phrase followed by question words for information questions, and "if" or "whether" for yes/no questions. Introductory phrase plus question word /if/whether plus subject plus helping verb plus main verb. Examples are: "Can you tell me where he plays tennis? I wonder if you know what time it is. Do you think she will be able to come next week? Excuse me, do you know when the next bus leaves?" Introductory phrase plus question word or "if" plus positive sentence. Examples are: "I wonder if you could help me with this problem. Do you know when the next train leaves? Would you mind if I open the window?" No. If you are asking a yes/no question, use "if" to connect the introductory phrase with the actual question statement. Examples include: "Do you know if she will come to the party? I wonder if you can answer a few questions. Can you tell me if he is married? Otherwise, use the question word where, when, why, or how to connect the two phrases. So that's the end of today's lesson. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, definitely share this around. Cheers.